Hello my friend, today we explore the amazing Lynx, wild cat with very special ears. Seriously, look at those tufts. They're like little antennas for the wilderness. You think your AirPods are cool? This cat has built-in, fur-covered satellite dishes. Not just any cat. The cat your house cat dreams of being when it stares out the window. Action hero of the feline world. Living a life of mystery. Snowshoeing adventure in deep snow. Forget what you think you know about cats. The Lynx is about to rewrite the whole rulebook. We're diving deep into the wild wonders of this incredible creature. We'll uncover its fashion-forward fur coat. We'll uncover its hardcore hunting techniques. We're going to explore its secret hideouts, its family drama, how it talks to other lynxes without even using a phone. A world that's both beautiful and brutal. I'm your guide for this wild ride. Grab your popcorn, maybe a warm blanket. We're heading to cold places. Get ready. Stick around until the end. You'll learn surprising facts that will blow your mind. Secrets so good you'll want to tell everyone. You might look at your cat differently. Hidden Lynx ancestry? Let's get into it. This is going to be epic. Alright, let's talk about the look. The Lynx doesn't just show up, it makes an entrance. First thing you notice, the ears. Those aren't just for decoration, my friend. The long black tufts on the tips are like super-powered antennas. Scientists think they help the Lynx hear the tiniest sounds, like a mouse sneaking through the undergrowth from 100 feet away. It's like having the best noise-cancelling headphones, but in reverse. It's a natural-born spy, and its ears are its top-secret gadgetry. Then you have the coat. This isn't some cheap fur from a department store. The Lynx's fur is thick, luxurious, and comes in a range of colors from a creamy white to a tawny brown, usually covered in beautiful spots. These spots aren't just for show, they're camouflage. They help the Lynx blend perfectly into the dappled light of the forest floor. It's like wearing a ghillie suit, but way more fashionable. Each Lynx has a unique pattern, like a furry fingerprint, and look at the tail, or what's left of it. The Lynx has a short, stubby tail, with a black tip. It looks like it got cut off in a fight, right? But no, it's designed that way. A long tail would drag in the snow, get cold, and waste energy. The Lynx is all about efficiency. It's like, why have a big fancy tail when a small practical one does the job? It's the minimalist of the cat world. Very chic, very practical. Let's not forget the paws. These are not your regular cat paws. They are huge, wide, and covered in fur. In the winter, they act like natural snowshoes. The fur spreads out the Lynx's weight, allowing it to walk on top of deep snow without sinking. While other animals are struggling, post-holing their way through the drifts, the Lynx is just gliding over the surface, cool as can be. It's the ultimate winter survival gear, built right in. Finally, you have those eyes. Big, piercing, and powerful. They give the Lynx an intense, almost mystical look. These eyes are not just for staring contests. They provide incredible night vision, which we'll talk more about later. Combined with the ruff of fur around its face, which looks like a majestic beard, the Lynx has a look that commands respect. It's a beautiful, powerful, and perfectly adapted creature. So, where does this amazing cat live? You won't find a Lynx renting an apartment in the city. They need space. Lots of it. The Lynx is a creature of the wild, a true forest dweller, primarily found across the remote forests of the northern hemisphere. Imagine the biggest, quietest forest you can. That's where a Lynx is probably hiding. There are 4 main species. Eurasian Lynx, biggest territory from the forests of Europe, across Siberia's vast taiga. The world traveler of the family, loves dense forests with undergrowth, also handles rocky, mountainous areas. Then the Canada Lynx, snowy boreal forests of Canada and northern US snow specialist, built for cold and deep powder. Its life revolves around the snowshoe hare. Where the hares go, the Lynx follows. Iberian Lynx, Spain and Portugal, most endangered. Specialist of Mediterranean woodland and scrub. A bit of a homebody. Its neighborhood is shrinking. Big problem. And the bobcat. Some debate if it's a true lynx, but it's in the lynx genus. Found all over North America, from southern Canada to Mexico. Lives in forests, lives in swamps, lives in deserts, lives even in suburban areas. The hustler of the family. Makes a living almost anywhere. Might actually show up in your backyard, unlike its reclusive cousins. Okay, so the Lynx looks cool, but can it back it up? Oh yeah, the Lynx is a master hunter. It's a carnivore, which means it's all about the meat. And it's very, very good at getting it. Its main hunting strategy is not a high-speed chase like a cheetah. No, the Lynx is a stalker. It's all about patience, stealth, and surprise. It's the ninja of the forest. It can wait for hours, perfectly still, for the right moment to strike. Its favorite food depends on where it lives. For the Canada Lynx, life is all about the snowshoe hare. The populations of these two animals are so closely linked, they rise and fall together in a famous 10-year cycle. When there are lots of hares, the lynx population booms. When the hare population crashes, so does the lynx's. It's a dramatic, real-life soap opera playing out in the northern forests. It's a very specific diet, like a person who only eats avocado toast. The Eurasian and Iberian lynx have a more varied menu. They'll eat rabbits, rodents, foxes, and even young deer, like roe deer. A big Eurasian lynx is powerful enough to take down an animal much larger than itself. It uses the element of surprise, getting as close as possible before launching a short, explosive burst of speed. It's a deadly pounce, usually aimed at the neck. It's quick, efficient, and very effective. The lynx uses all its amazing adaptations to hunt. Those big ears pick up the sound of prey. The camouflage coat lets it get incredibly close without being seen. The huge, silent paws let it move without making a sound, even on dry leaves or crunchy snow. And that incredible eyesight allows it to hunt in the low light of dawn and dusk when its prey is most active. It's a perfectly designed killing machine. After a successful hunt, a lynx might not eat the whole kill at once, especially if it's a large animal like a deer. It will often drag the carcass to a safe place and cover it with snow, leaves, or dirt. This is like putting leftovers in the fridge. The lynx will return to its cache to feed over several days, protecting its hard-won meal from scavengers. It's not just a great hunter, it's also smart about managing its resources. Lynx don't have group chats or social media, so how do they communicate? Well, they have a secret language, a complex system of sounds, scents, and body language. It's subtle but very effective. If you're another lynx, you know exactly what's going on. For most of us, it's a complete mystery. Most of the time, a lynx is completely silent. Stealth is its life, but when it wants to be heard, it can make a surprising range of noises. During mating season, they make these long, wailing calls that can travel for miles. They also have softer sounds for close communication, like meows, purrs, and hisses, especially between a mother and her kittens. Scent marking is like the lynx's version of leaving a status update. They have scent glands on their cheeks and between their toes. They will rub their faces on trees and rocks to leave their personal smell behind. They also use urine and feces to mark the boundaries of their territory. It's like putting up a no trespassing sign that says, "This area is owned by a very tough cat, enter at your own risk." Other lynx can read these messages and know who's around, how long ago they were there, and if they're looking for a mate. Body language is also key. The position of those amazing ears can say a lot. Ears pointed forward means the lynx is curious and alert. Ears flattened back against the head is a clear sign of anger or fear, a warning to back off. The subtle twitch of that short tail, the posture of its body, even the look in its eyes can all convey a message to another lynx. Visual signals, like scratch marks on trees, also play a part. A lynx will stand on its hind legs and rake its claws down the trunk of a tree. This does two things. It sharpens their claws, and it leaves a very visible sign for other lynx. The height of the scratches can tell another lynx how big the owner of the territory is. It's like a business card and a warning sign all in one. It's a complex social network, all happening without a single word. For such a tough and adaptable animal, the lynx faces some serious problems, and almost all of them are because of us, humans. The biggest threat to lynx all over the world is habitat loss. These cats need huge areas of undisturbed forest to hunt and raise their young. But as we build more cities, roads, farms, these forests are shrinking. But it's not all bad news. People are fighting to save the lynx. There are amazing conservation projects happening all over the world. In Europe, there have been successful reintroduction programs, bringing lynx back to forests where they haven't been seen for 100 years. For the Iberian lynx, an incredible captive breeding program has been a lifeline. The population has grown from less than 100 individuals to over 1,000. It's a huge success story and a sign of hope. Protecting the lynx means protecting the entire forest ecosystem. When the lynx thrives, it's a sign that the forest is healthy. Alright, as promised, here are some amazing facts about the lynx that will make you the most interesting person at your next dinner party. First up, let's talk about their eyes. A lynx's eyesight is so good, it's estimated they can spot a mouse from 250 feet away. That's almost the length of a football field. Their eyes have a special layer called the tapetum lucidum, which reflects light back through the retina. This is what makes their eyes glow in the dark and gives them phenomenal night vision, about 6 times better than a human's. We talked about their snowshoe paws, but did you know how effective they are? The Canada lynx has such large, well-furred paws that its foot loading, the pressure it puts on the snow, is extremely low. It's lower than a cross-country skier. This gives it a massive advantage over its prey, the snowshoe hare, which also has big feet, but also over its competitors, like coyotes, which will sink in deep snow while the lynx floats on top. Here's a weird one. Lynx are actually pretty good swimmers. While they are cats, and yeah, most cats hate water, a lynx won't hesitate to cross a river or a lake if it needs to. They have been observed swimming for miles to get to new territory or to chase prey. So if you ever see a cat doing the backstroke in a remote Canadian lake, don't be surprised. The lynx has a secret weapon in its mouth. Like other cats, it has sharp teeth, but its bite is especially designed for its job. The canine teeth are long and slender, perfect for delivering a quick, precise, and fatal bite to the neck of its prey, severing the spinal cord or suffocating it. It's a very efficient and surprisingly clean method. Finally, the name lynx itself is cool. It comes from an ancient Greek word meaning to shine, and it's thought to refer to the cat's luminous, reflective eyes. In mythology, the lynx was believed to have the power to see through solid objects. While that's not exactly true, its ability to see in near total darkness and perceive things that we can't is pretty close to a superpower. And that's the lynx for you, a silent hunter, a dedicated mother, and a true survivor of the world's wildest places. Satellite dish ears, snowshoe paws. Every part of this cat is a masterpiece of evolution. It's more than just a beautiful animal, it's a vital part of the forest, a symbol of what it means to be wild and free. Learning about the lynx reminds us there are still so many mysteries and wonders out there, just waiting for us to pay attention. It's a privilege to share its story with you. Thank you for watching, my friend. I hope you enjoyed our journey into the life of this incredible phantom cat. The world is full of amazing creatures, and we've only just scratched the surface. So many more stories to tell, so many more animals to meet, deepest oceans, highest mountains. The adventure never really ends. If you like wild wonders and want to join me on more adventures, please subscribe and share. Hit that bell icon. Until then, stay curious, and I'll see you next time.